Hi, beautiful, gorgeous, powerful Libras. How are you guys doing? I have to throw a shout out to a couple of Libras in my life who have been really good cornerstones for me in my life. They have really supported me in recent months as I've gone through some things, and I know that I can always call them with my problems, and they will be there for me. So thank you, Libras, for being that wonderful and that giving. You know, it really, being a Leo sun, having another sign that I can go and I can talk to, and there's an emotive understanding there, is really powerful. So thanks, you guys. And on that note, actually, I want to something that was coming up for me with Libras before I even have any cards coming out here. I sometimes get these like little messages, and I'm getting this sense of, okay, we were talking about how you were getting that glowing ember kind of feeling building in April, and you're like ready to ignite. Oh, there you guys are. That is so crazy. Hi Libra. Hi, Libra. And this actually, the fact that justice came out right there at the beginning is exactly what I'm going to talk about. Because, okay, so you have this fire, you have this passion, you have this willingness to go into life and to go into these experiences that are coming your way. You have this willingness and this openness. But one thing that I see coming up for you at the beginning of May that you might be tempted to do is start to slip into that thing where you want others' opinions of you to be really good all the time. You want to keep that really good relational balance going, and you're constantly trying to scramble after it to make sure that everything is squared away, everything is good, everybody is getting along, everybody's liking you. And I would suggest that when you start to feel that, Libra, take a deep breath and just let it go. You holding your own is a beautiful thing. When Libras are really in their full clarity of mind, and they are just focused on their own balance, focused on their own power. You're a cardinal sign. You start things off. You are initiators. You get things done. When you're holding your own, the rest of the world benefits from it. So don't get tempted to let others' opinions of you, trying to get balance going for others. Ooh, Ace of Pentacles. Very nice, you guys. Very nice. That's very positive energy for you already. Right off the bat, I'm seeing really, really good things. But, the less you worry about other people's balance and the more you worry about yours, not worry. Worry is the wrong word. The more you invest in your own balance, which, you guys are good at that. You have that ability. The more likely you are to have that flow of resources, whether that be love, money, career, travel. I really do see you guys actually having quite a beautiful May. What's this? Oh, Page of Pentacles came out too. So there's this promise here, you guys. Things are going well for you. And I think some of you might even feel, Two of Swords. Man, this card has been coming out. May is a funny month, and you guys are actually some of the best energy I've seen and felt for May, actually. But, sometimes when things are going too well for you guys, a little too quiet, a little too smooth, you start looking for ways to go in this indecisive kind of, nothing is in balance, nothing feels right, nothing feels good, what's wrong with everything? I can't see clearly. If all this is coming in, that can't be right, you guys, right? That can't be right. There's no way. I mean, Libras, I love you guys. I really do. But you have a self-deprecation that honestly will get in your way. It will continue to get in your way. You think you don't deserve it. Because in your striving for fairness and balance, you think you have to take points out of your bank account in order to let everybody else be happy, and then yourself. Well, this May is all about being kind of selfish. All right? I want you to be selfish this month, because if you aren't feeling in balance with yourself, what was I saying? Balance. Here you guys are again. If you're not in balance, it won't matter. It won't matter if you have helped everybody else find balance. If at the end of the day they all have balance and you don't, you're not going to feel good. And there's this promise. Once again, there's these promises coming in for you guys. I see you guys having the love you want. I see you guys having the money you want. I mean, you have 2 aces in this spread. You have the earthy material energy coming in saying, hey, let's do this. And you have this watery emotive energy coming in that's saying, hey, let's share. Let's work together. Let's share our hearts. But it all hinges on, it's so funny, you have 3 balance cards here. It all hinges on you sticking with yourself. That's a big lesson, I think, for everybody that I'm picking up this month has been, we're all so tempted to worry about what other people are doing and what they're bringing to the table. You know, it's none of our business. It's none of our business. And Libra, good things want to get in for you, but there's this feeling I'm getting, especially at the beginning of the month, just as we're starting in, that you're wanting to like make it harder than it needs to be. You're going to want to complicate it. Like I said, here we go. You're going to want to complicate it, and because you think it's too easy, it's too good, it's too on point. If it's that way, how can I trust it? It's not supposed to be easy. Libra, you guys, you're wonderful people. And yeah, sometimes if you're in balance and you've been doing the work, which you have, Page of Wands, that is so, oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, Page of Wands. This is, like I said, there's this invitation. So now you have invitations from 3 different elements, right? You have water, earth, and fire. They're all trying to get in there. I think you might find that you are working with people who really get you. And I think you might find that if you relax a little bit and allow yourself to be natural, that you will get the communication you want that makes you feel good without having to ask for it or search for it or fish for it. 8 of Pentacles. Beautiful. All right, so those are our first 9 cards. Those came out actually quite effortlessly. So let's look at all this again. I'm going to put these all up on the screen so you can see kind of the progression that we're going through as the month goes through. So you're going to start off, start off with yourself. Be strong. Justice. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. So I think right off the bat, you're going to be feeling like you are doing well financially. You might even get some news about financial well-being coming in here for you. Really, really good. And so things are going to start to feel good. You're going to be having energy, and you're going to be making your plans and making your moves and doing your thing. And then you're going to hit a little bit of a wall where you say, no, I can't have all this good stuff because I've decided somewhere along the way that I'm not allowed to just have good things come in for me. You might also, some of you might have to make a decision as well. This is one of those ones where you might have to make a decision when it comes to your money or when it comes to your home life or your finances. And you're going to have a moment. There's going to be a pause middle of the month where you have to do that and kind of recalibrate. But, you will. You're going to recalibrate. You're going to get back on track with your thoughts, which is wonderful. And once you do that, there's this emotional thing coming in, you guys. Like really, really good news. Whenever I see the Page of Cups, there's always news on the horizon. There's communication on the emotional front. Ace of Cups, feeling fulfilled. Feeling like you are around people who get you and love you and enjoy you. And once again, there's this thing that I'm picking up where it's like, you're going to want the verbal confirmation of this fulfillment. You're going to want the verbal confirmation of how good this feels from other people. But you don't have to have it, Libra. Trust that when you feel good and others are feeling good around you, that is where it needs to be. And you don't have to fight any more for it than that. So trust in that. Really do. Really do. Because like I said, you guys have some of the most positive energy of everybody in May. May is a really heavy hitter for a lot of people. And I'm seeing with you guys that there is this this opening, this softening, and you are working through it, and you do have these moments where you're trying to kind of go back to old patterns of codependency or of overanalyzing. But you know what I like about it is that you are pushing through it. And instead of where you might have used to like fight against it or push it away, you are allowing it in. And that's why I love this Page of Wands, because this is very positive co-creating energy with you. Fiery energy like this is really good for you. So you might find, you know, this came on the heels of the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Cups. You might find you meet a fire sign, you guys. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, somebody who is very bright and vibrant and passionate and alive and very intellectual and quick moving, quick footed, and you'll really like it, and they might really light you up. And make you feel that sense of balance. Feel that you are in a complementary relationship with somebody. And that is a beautiful thing. And, you know, welcome them in. Allow that positivity inside of yourself, because you deserve it, Libras. You know, you've done a lot of work for other people. Like I said, you guys have been some of the people that have helped me the most in the last couple of months over some things that I've gone through personally. Like I said, I can pick up the phone and call you guys and know that you have my back, and that I can talk to you for like 2 hours if I need to. And it'll be okay. It'll be okay. So you've done your work. Enjoy having people around you. Enjoy the expression of that emotional warmth. And finally, you know, finishing off with the Eight of Pentacles is actually really nice too. It's another, to me, this is another balanced card. There's this sense of just kind of well-being, kind of there's almost a sense of slowness and kind of softness and ooey gooiness to this month, where you're going to be getting a lot done. Things are going to be flowing in, but it's not going to be action-packed. It's going to be much more about you enjoying it and being present with it. And having the Eight of Pentacles at the end, for me, this is like the overarching energy, right, of the whole month. It's kind of just that you're going to be doing your thing. You're going to be you. You're going to be working, waking up, getting into your routine, doing your thing. And through that kind of presence in your work, there's these little promises that are just popping up, popping up, popping up. And the more you are just you, wow, I just dropped that card. The more that you are just you, like we started with your card, which is just gorgeous, you guys. I love this because the message there is that you are enough, and that your energy and what you bring to the world and what you emote and give is absolutely enough. And that, and in that alone, in your calmness, in your balance, in your belief in yourself, everything's just it wants to come in. And I do really think a lot of you are going to meet a fire sign this month. Somebody who really lights you up. And I do think that a lot of you are going to be very successful in your work environments. And you're going to be completing projects, starting new projects, and just getting it done. And therefore, financially, I think you are also going to find it's a very powerful month for you. So this is beautiful, beautiful energy, Libra. I really love this. So let's do a clarifier. I want to kind of clarify this Page of Wands. So let's see what comes out of my Lenormand deck. I'm going to see how many cards come out. I've been doing 1 or 2 depending on the sign. Everybody's kind of got... I thought April was crazy because it was. Am I right? April was really intense. But, you know, May is a weirdly intense month too. So I'm happy for you guys that there's this sense of kind of softness. Enjoying who you are, Libra. I think, you know, people forget that Libras really have... a really rich internal life that can feel almost heavy and like a burden, and that it's not easy to be a Libra, I don't think. You know, despite the fact that on the exterior you guys are so pulled together and wonderful and creative and vibrant, like underneath the surface you guys often struggle and feel burdened with like the mental states you're in. Wow, 4 of Pentacles. Very interesting. Very interesting. So Okay, so there's this new promise, there's this new beginning starting for you, right? You are building some things, there's some new doors opening, but it's like I was saying, there's kind of this gentle, slow energy to the month for you guys. It's not a hustle and bustle month necessarily. It's much more about sitting back and taking in everything around you and enjoying it and trusting it and learning to do so. Oh, 2 more cards came out. Wow, the Tower and the High Priestess. Very interesting. Very interesting. So these are 2 very different energies, honestly. It's surprising that these came out right after I said that there's this calm thing. And you know what this is. Okay, so 4 of Pentacles is all about kind of holding onto your resources and holding back a little bit and kind of just sitting there and saying, okay, I'm just going to sit here. I think a lot of you are going to feel that way for most of the month. But once the sun hits Gemini, that's a sister sign to you. It's another air sign. Once the sun hits Gemini, I think you might find that, and this is where this Page of Wands comes in, right? They're coming in more around the time the sun hits Gemini. There's this thing going on here where something is coming in. The energy is starting to pick up for you. So I would say as well, okay, this is a quiet month. This is a chill month. Things are just flowing along. You're enjoying what you have. You're finding your balance. You're keeping to it. You're not focusing on what other people think of you or what other people have to say to you. You're focusing in on you and your balance and that things are coming in. Something big is coming, you guys. This is setting you up for June. And I think a lot of you are going to be having kind of an epiphany about what really matters to you. Like what really, really lights you up. What really, really matters to you. This might be setting a boundary. This might be making a change in your work habits. This might be trusting enough in this fire sign to let them in and take a leap of faith and try this out. So despite the fact that I was saying it's a mellow month, I think that the end of this month is going to end in fireworks and in trusting your gut instinct. So the more you have balance at the beginning, the more you are just here working through, feeling grounded, the more you're going to be able to handle the end of the month where there's this big thing coming. And you will know, like when you get the High Priestess, this is knowing, this is inner knowing, this is being connected with your inner being, your highest esoteric self. You will know the right action to take when it comes to this big shift that's coming your way. There is something really fiery coming for you, Libra, and I love that. It's a really good thing, and I love the Tower card because it's about fresh energy coming in. It's about clearing the decks and going for something new. It's a fiery energy. It's a passionate energy. And I think you need that. I think, like I've been saying, you guys have been building up some energy. Last month you were building it up. This month you're building it up. It's you're ready. There's this kinetic energy kind of building under the surface with you guys where you're really ready to break forward. And I do think that by the end of this month, that's like you're going to be right there. You're going to be right there, just ready to snap forward into like high energy mode. So enjoy this last little bit of quiet before the storm. And I just think you're going to have a really exciting summer. So I'm like, I can't wait to see what June is looking like. So I will be talking to you guys in June, obviously. I will leave my website, my email below so that you guys, I would love to work with you, Libras. You guys rock my world. I think we would have so much fun talking, discussing life and existence and balance. And yeah, I will leave that info below so you can get in touch with me. And I will see you in June. And once again, I love you guys. I appreciate you so much in this world. And have a really fun May. Bye.